Good morning, ladies. How are you? Well, this is my first video back from, this is really, really dark. I have my house closed up because of the weather. It is 90, well, they say it's going to be 97 today, but going to feel like 100. Let me see if this will help. From the trip, um, I met some of the most incredible women on that trip and this doll show, and it was so awesome. Really, when I say really, really nice, it really makes you really look towards next year. I love both of the shows, and one of the things that I wanted, that I really, really acknowledge, one thing about the Rose Show, those women are really geared towards the reborn. That is, to me, a reborn style show. And when I say reborn, I'm talking about the vinyls. I'm not a big vinyl fan. But just the artwork and looking at these women, that the work that they put into, I just really never, because I really didn't, really care that much for the vinyls. I really never really looked at what level. And when being there, they were big. That is just one art show is big for reborns. And very few. They had a couple of artists that were there with silicones, and you got a lot of them are still that do vinyl are coming out with their little tiny babies that they had. But in whole, it was really awesome. I have fun. I enjoyed all the women that came to the show. Everybody was very open, wanted to meet you. Some followers stopped me, which was awesome. They're like, I watched your babies or whatever. And I even talked to some women that they don't have a silicone, not because they don't want it. There was a couple of people that they just can't afford them. And then there was ones that they finally got to touch a silicone for the first time themselves, and they came in there like, oh my God, now I've seen for myself that, no, they're not as heavy as people, that they thought, not people say, but what they thought, and got to pick them up and touch them for themselves and start making some plans. Lorna had an awesome outcome again, and she did win the award, and I was very proud of her, and it was since a long time coming, so she was well deserved for her actual award. And but getting back to people wanting to purchase silicone or just finding out for them for the first time, it was amazing, because some people really did not go. Some people don't even collect them at all. They're into it, but they said they had to come over and meet Lorna, and they had to touch her babies. And some changed their minds and are purchasing now. So, it's a good thing. It's a world within itself, and I really loved it. And this trip, I knew I wasn't getting any babies, because I'm already getting 2 babies. And so but I like the trick of stuff, buying the clothing, that type of thing. So I knew what I was going to be doing there anyway. But it was huge too. I could not. I was like, it took me 2 days because I couldn't just go through all of them at once, and it was like crazy because Lorna was like the second from. Matter of fact, she was like almost at the front door. Bountiful Babies were as soon as you walk in, but those women knew exactly what they wanted. They knew exactly where they were going to, and if y'all can remember back when the Cabbage Patch Babies came out, and some people were crazy. It was like a rolling thunder came through the door, and I know Susan was one of them. And I can't remember Susan. She makes the bags, and that woman bags sold, I think, within so many seconds. Them bags was gone. And so it was like everybody knew what they wanted. They went to the places, and it's good because you already know the booth numbers or what you want, which is so neat. And everything that was set up for Bountiful Babies there was very, very, very nice. The workers, all I can say is they were very nice and pleasant to me and Treese and Lorna and the people that I seen around. The tea was so cute, and I'm gonna be honest. If I had known, really, that they, the dressing up, the hats, that would have been really cute to do. But I was so into gear in my mind about what I have to do, how I have to set up, and what I have to do when we get there. So I wasn't even thinking, knowing I knew I was going to go to the tea, but I just was going to dress regular. But that one was one I wish I could have dressed for. It was so, 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 so cute. And the gifts and things that they gave out was just so, they were really, really nice. They gave out some really nice stuff for giveaways and stuff. And that was like, it seemed like they were doing giveaways all day, from one, oh God, what I want to say? From on the floor to the next event. Yes, from every event. It was like I think they were doing it like every hour, that they were constantly, consistently giving babies away. And it was awesome for the donations of different artists. I think a lot of the artists gave a baby away. Or even there was one, I'm like, it was a vinyl, and I'm like, let my name get picked. And I don't even like vinyls, but it was really nice. The tea, they had these cookies. They had to have them shipped in from London. I believe they were from London. And when I say those cookies were so good, I got 4, and I didn't eat mine. I said, I'm going to just bring mine home because we were just eating. I was just full. When I go on trips, I get excited. So I can't eat the way I eat at home. And so I brought my cookies home. But everybody kept saying how good these cookies really were. And they were more than good cookies, honey. I said, I need to order some of them and find out where they got them from. But they were like this big. I wish I had taken pictures of them. But baby girl's here. She's still in her, I put her back into this dress. She looks so adorable. But I had these leotards with their little pom-poms on them. And I had gotten these shoes before I had left. And they were on sale, oh my God, where did I get them from? Children's Salon. And so they was a steal for me. And I think they were like 14 altogether. I think the shipping was as much as the shoe was. So that's where the $30-something came in, but the shipping. But I really liked these shoes because they actually matched her dress. Her dress has the blue and tan speckles in it. And I had like 3 pair of, she could have had stockings or socks that could have matched this dress. And I just love it on her. So I said I'll be doing told you guys I'll be doing a lot of repeats on clothing. I'm going to try to have some restraint on buying a lot of stuff this year. Because I have 2 trips. I don't think I'll be going to the road show next year. But I know that I'll be going to the IDEX Teddy Doll Show. I know I'll be going there, and if things are going the way that I believe it is going to happen, I'll be in Spain with Lorna, working with her with that group as well. So I'm going to try to be very careful spending, but I need to do it anyway, whether I'm going to Spain or anywhere else. I just need to start really not buying so much. Like I told you guys, I probably will always, if I see something I really like, and if it's expensive, but if the quality is it, I'm buying it. So that is not going to ever change, I believe, not yet anyway, but I will, because like this dress, I know for some people to pay $43 for a dress that's almost like close to $200, that's different. So it just depends on where you are. My daughter always say, Mom, you got to stay in your own lane. Got to be in your own lane. It's just who I am and the way that, that I just, my quality of clothing I like. That just ain't going to change, I guess. But I am not going to be buying abundance of stuff. But let me tell you guys what I got while I was on a trip. It's a lot I have to tell you guys, but I know I'm talking a lot and rambling. But I got this sheep, and it is so cute. It is knitted. And I got it from Morgan. It is such a darling. If she had, this was the only one she had left. Has little bling bling bows on the side. But yeah, so I did get her, I got her this. And I thought it was even cheap too, because she sold it for 15 bucks. But yep, I thought she was going to tell me 25, because they are expensive when you go to these doll shows. But I don't complain about them because I prepare for them, and it's going to be what it's going to be. Either you buy it or don't. I'm not going to say that wasn't a reason why I expected it, because of the work on it to be $25. So I did get a bracelet. I mean, not a bracelet. This bracelet is not going to happen for my babies. But I'll figure out what I can do with it. And had the matching clip for the pacifier. But I'm like, the pacifier holder really can fit. But I think these beads are too, they're too big for my babies for a bracelet. It has to be. So, yep. So we gotten that. And I also always get a little bracelet. So I did get bracelets. I got one that looked vintage, and it is so cute. It's the duckies, and it looked more vintage to me than, you know, it's pretty, and it just looked really kind of old looking and vintage. So that's why I got that one. And I got this one, which just seemed like I was seeing all the babies with this one on after I gotten it. And it is really cute. And these are roses. Let's see. The roses on here. And has a little baby block on the tip of it, which I thought was really cute. And I gotta think of, what's this one? This was, now this one has the same ones in my other one, but bracelet, but this, she grabbed some blue in it. It's blue and pink, and it has the roses as well on there, and it has the little cup, baby cup. Let me see, I'm all over the place, ladies, I'm sorry. Yep. So, and I got those, and these were $5. They're always, it's the same lady that was actually at the Teddy show in Florida. So that, and that's what she geared. She did get a good, I did go to Jacqueline Kramer. Oh my God, that woman knows she can root her behind off. And how she puts the baby hair, she roots all the way from here. I'm going to tell y'all something. I hope, I hope Michelle don't kill me, but she had me rolling. She did her class. And she said, Jacqueline Kramer don't play. She said she spanked her hand. She said 3 times she made her pull her hair out. She said, Joanna, she was so happy that she went, because she makes sure, she said she got her money's worth, that she really taught her how to really root. And I was like, because I've been hoping that Michelle really go to these classes, because she's right there in Philadelphia. So if I need a reroute, instead of sending all the way to Lorna, the girl that does for Lorna, I can just go to Philly and just take it to Michelle. The same thing, she's learning how to paint. And I'm like, I can't wait for her, because sometimes, I'm going to be honest, I don't want to send my baby back to nobody. I don't care if it is the artist. I'm just like, excuse me. I just don't want to send my babies no more. I just want to keep them right here. You know, oh, me. So, but the reason why Kramer came up, she had a lot of stuff, but nothing really that could fit my baby. So I didn't get them. Oh goodness, excuse me, ladies. Sorry, but I did get these socks from her, and they're really cute. Yep, they're like a dark tan. And I got them for baby girl. And matter of fact, I got them because of this dress. And these are the actual colors inside this dress in here with this blue. So I got those. And I found these two. They are so adorable. And someone is going to make me, because I did not, look at these. Peter Rabbit. And I found the little girl shoes to go with them. They are so adorable. And I got these. So I am having an artist is actually going to make me, these are going to be for Ryan and Raven. And they're going to make me a romper set for both of them. So I took care of that before I even left and handled that. So they'll be having a matching outfit. You guys know I love dainty flowers. So I got this for baby girl. I should have got a burgundy one too, and I didn't. But when I say it's just so pretty. And she had burgundy. She had all the colors. So I do want a nice, yep, I put it on her head, but I do want a nice, another, I will be buying a dress for this, definitely. So, because I haven't seen any in her wardrobe, but it won't be now, but definitely. These were so pretty, and I think I only paid $10 for this. I think I paid $10 for this. But yep, and I got that. What is this? And who did I get this? She actually has a website. And this is her, there we go. You can see that. But yeah, she had some lovely stuff. And she was also at the, in Florida, at the Teddy Show. So I've seen a lot of repeats. And, oh God, what is her name? This is an artist, doll artist that, her babies, the woman that, is it called Bumblebees? Something. Oh goodness, where is it? It's called Bumblebees. Her babies are the woman that she dresses like a nurse, and all her babies, they're just different. They're totally in a different line, and she does the birth, and they're in the placenta, and she opens them. Well, I went to her, and she was selling these, and they came in a little bag like this. She said it was okay to, she said she used them on all her silicones. So, I'm believing and hoping it's going to be safe. So, I got that from her. And you know what, this is, I have this one, and people constantly ask me, even when I showed my collection to different people, you know, where did I get this clear pacifier from? But I believe this clear pacifier came when I got my Paisley, and it was just in my, because I didn't buy it. I didn't buy it. And for all the vendors, this is what Bountiful Babies gave all the vendors. This bag, and it has the Rose International Doll Expo. And that was I got from Lorna. She gave this one to me because she's like, Joanna, I'm not going to do anything with this. But I forgot, we were at one of the, our table one we had to make, I wanted to show you guys this picture. We actually had to sculpt a baby at the baby shower. And it was 8, and everybody had to help. So you know what our baby looked like. So we got, what did we get, 3rd place? We got 3rd place, and this is what we got for our 3rd place. 1st place got babies. They actually got, I think one got boxes of candy, and I think one got babies. The actual little, 1st place got the actual silicone babies, the little ones. They were like this big, but they were nice size. So, and Lorna got us that place because she only did the face for us, and we all had to do everything else, and it was a sight. But we got 3rd place. But I will be honest with you, I felt there was some cheating because some of them babies looked like the artist had made them babies. I'm like, I said, those look professional. But we did when it was kind of cute though. It was funny. I said, them babies look like them artists. I mean, serious artists, you know. But Lorna's, you know, she did the face, but that body was a hot mess. But this was the calendar that came in with this, and they had the show floor and everything. How everything was going to go for the day, your whole schedule, and this is really pretty. And these cups, believe me, were to die for. If I had the money, I really would have bought it because I collect mugs, and I do have some tea sets, but I don't have a lot. I think I have like 4 sets of my own, and then they had a baby on the top. Yep. So, and I think they were like either $200 to $300. So I was like, not in the budget. And we got this magazine, Reborn. And Reborn yesterday, and we got this doll, this magazine, but they also had this magazine at the Teddy show as well. And you got a Reborn. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with it. I have 2 other Reborns that I got too as gifts. I'm gonna have those. They actually are being reborn for me, so that's why they're not here. But they are going to be a gift for one little girl that I said I would probably every year. She's 14, and that's just not in her parents. They won't be able to support, but she loves dolls, and she takes care of them. So I said for Christmas, she'll be getting another one. But this is, I wanted to keep this one, and it is actually Jasmine. And this is the actual sculpt. See if you can see her face. And this is her face. And it came with this. So she's I guess she's a 0 to 3 months, I guess. Y'all know better than me when it comes to this stuff right here. And you had a little bottle that came with it. And I think I had some newborn diapers. Wherever, oh, it's in the back. And you have this one. They actually gave the women that came, I think they all got a bag, and they had some goodies inside that bag, which Teresa got. Teresa, the other worker with me, had that, and she got another bag too. I gave her my bag, and then I brought this bag, so that, you know, we were kind of splitting everything. But, because she doesn't, I don't think she has no dolls at all. This is, look, this is the way, look on the front. This is the way that teacup looked. And it was so cute. And you had the baby laying in there. Art Reborn. App. Just stuff like this. And they actually, I did get to go in and do a tour of Bountiful Babies, and I would call that a world within themselves. So I could video, but I'm like, I was really tired when I got there, and there were certain parts I could video and certain parts I couldn't. But just for him to, you know, take us on the tour, I really thank Nevin. He was, as I say, he was very, very nice. Very, very nice. His wife, his daughter, his children, very, very nice to us. And I seen it in their whole actions the whole time that they were there. Yeah. And I think that is it for what I got. And they walked around. They would give little things daily. Things like chocolates, candy, little sack things like this. And these flavor, this is vanilla, and the no, cherry. I got cherry. So you got a choice of, and they just gave out, and always stopped at your booth to see that if everything was okay, and they spoke. Yep. So it was really, they did something like a 70s for the tea. It was cute. They did skits and dancing, karaoke, and they did a contest for a baby doll. So, ladies, it was a beautiful show. So I am definitely going to the Rose Show next year, and I honestly don't believe Lorna needs me at the, she might think different, but I don't think she needs me next year for the Rose Show, because she'll be doing, I believe I can say this much, she's going to be coming out with some kits, some really good kits this year, for the 2020, and some one-of-a-kinds, because that show is really geared for that. And the Rose, but I believe the Rose is like, they're already sold out. I mean, people were on the waiting list for booths, and everything is already sold out. Matter of fact, it was sold out when we got to the Rose Show. So, ladies, look forward to a great time. Prepare yourself to really, especially for the Rose. And I'm sorry, not the Rose, but the Teddy Show. Really, you know, if you really like the Reborn, that is definitely the Rose Show. If you, to me, for the Teddy Show, silicones, and you have other babies, the fantasy, you have the bears, and in all honesty, I am a bear. I'll do a bear thing. I'll do the not the fantasy though, but oh, ladies, I was so proud of her name is Lena. Lena won all 3 awards, and when I seen she got the People Award, the People's Choice Award, I was so proud of her. And her rooting, it was amazing, because she said when they got ready, talked about the rooting, you need all this other stuff that I don't know about, you know, because I don't really get into the Reborn part of it like that. But she knew that Jacqueline Kramer was going to get that, and she said Jacqueline didn't, she did. So that was like, she said she was shocked. She still was shocked, because she ready to clap for Jacqueline. Here it was for her. And she said it left her bewildered, just totally, you know. And it was awesome this year. So I think everybody for both shows are really going to be coming to bigger and better things. They are. And I could see. But even the people's attitudes towards each other, just the fun of it, and everybody just sitting down and just talking. My plane didn't leave until 11:35 midnight. So at night. So we were there even after the show closed, and we kind of sat in the lobbies. We were all kind of waiting for the same thing. We really had a nice time, and I got to meet even more women and just open. And they're like, I know you. You're the one that opened that box open, that crazy box opening with Raven. I was like, oh, my God. That's how you going to remember me? But they really love, you know, your babies. Some of them watch on the YouTube, and you'd be surprised who watch you, you know. And they know who you are based on that. So, yes, every time I tried to put pictures up, ladies, I don't know what's with my phone. And yes, I am behind in laxing. I do have another story to tell you guys. While I was there, I think I drank water one time. And I have a thing about when I get on the plane, altitude. I don't know if you want to call it altitude sickness or whatever. But I was prepared this time, because it happened to me before. But I had my orange juice ready going towards Utah. And I had my orange juice ready coming back for Utah. I had my liquids, but I didn't put enough in me coming while I was there. And I didn't. And it's like everything just hit me. I knew I was feeling funny before I got on there. That day I was leaving after all the excitement, and you know how you settle down. I was like, I was feeling funny, but not knowing what it was. And I was dehydrated and got on that plane and thought I was going to drink that orange juice. It didn't work. So on the way to the bathroom, I passed right out on the floor. First, I got into the bathroom because, ladies, y'all going to laugh. I had to get that girdle off. And it wasn't a tight one, just like, you know, Spanx or whatever. But I was like, I couldn't get, my body kept overheating. I drank all the orange juice, and I could feel my body go back up, but it went right back down. And I was drinking, but it just didn't happen quick enough. And I said, if I get this girdle off, maybe I'll be able to feel better. I got it off. I stuck it on my side, thank God. And when I came out, I was right in the back where the stewardesses was, and I said, I'm lightheaded, and I just feel like I'm going to pass out. She said, well, let's get you to your seat. I never made it. I fell out right there in the middle of the aisle. It was so embarrassing, and I was out for just a little bit. And next thing I know, they were holding my hand, and I could hear him say, her pulse is faint. And I came through, and I felt so bad for Nichelle because Nichelle was with me, and she got scared. And then, I heard them announce, do we have any doctors or nurses on it? Oh my God, here they all come. There was a doctor. Matter of fact, I was sitting next to a doctor, and it was 2 nurses, a woman and a man, and they had me drink this, oh God, I hate coconut and water. I drank that, but I did everything they told me to do just so I can get my butt back up and walk it. I wanted to go back to my seat so bad. It was so embarrassing. And then they had to move the people around and on the plane so that they could lay me down so I could have 3 seats. I'm like, that's the way to get 3 seats. I don't want to do that no more. So they were saying, we're gonna have the ambulance get that. I said, no, you don't do that. Please don't do that. I said, I believe it's just dehydration. That is it. Because by the time, and this happened about 45 minutes before we were landing. So, matter of fact, I think he put his foot on the on there, start flying faster, because we weren't supposed to get there until 6:30. And I literally was on my way home. When I looked at the clock, it was 5:55. My husband was on the highway. So that's how early we got there. So maybe some of my falling out a little bit helped us get there faster. I don't know. But yes, that was awful. And I just have to remember, you really have to plenish and really drink. And I did mission trips for years, and I would always do that 30 days before I went on mission trip. Just drink water, water, water. Get your body really plenished, because you're on them planes like for 14 hours at a time, 7, 8 hours at a time. Romania, Peru, Uganda. So it was just like, to plenish your body. And then you're going to go through the time change and all of that. So that was kind of crazy. And that was one of the reasons why I wasn't able to get back onto my videos when I got home, because I was really tired that I had to get my body back. I am still drinking and eating and still really not wanting to eat. So I am definitely, ladies, going to see my doctor though. Because I should be already feeling better by now, and I'm not feeling this. Maybe because I'm older and it just takes a little longer when we do stuff that to our bodies. But yeah, so that was the excitement, the other excitement that I didn't care too much about. But ladies, I just, I really encourage you that I believe both shows are going to